Alright, we got the new sickle here. It comes in 3 pieces. We'll have to put it together to make 25 foot. Alright, so this is how the sickles go together. It's just a raised edge and drops down, and then the other side of it is the other way. But they just fit together. And then you take 2 sickles and set over the top of it and then bolt it together. And that's all that keeps it together. Now we got all 3 sections put together, so it should push right in. We'll see here. Alright. Now, we got to put the bearing in it right here. And that's the bearing is actually what drives it onto the gearbox. There it is right there. And that might be one for a draper header. Not really sure. I don't remember. One of them's long, one of them's short. The bean header is a short bearing. It's short. The bearing runs right up to this where it bolts to it. And this is a short one, but it ain't no good. This is a new one, but that's for a draper header. It's got a space in between the bearing and where it bolts to the gearbox. But I got a new bearing I can throw on this one. Alright, we finally got a new bearing put in it. Y'all seen that wasn't a very simple thing. Most time at night. Alright, now to adjust how high your sickle rides, which I'm talking about right here. I think the blade's hitting high or not. Just like that. Alright, we're getting ready to take the chopper off of this 8820 because the guy I'm fixing to go cut oats for wants to windrow it, so it's not really that big deal. I'll just drop 3 bolts and then it'll drop down and I can take my crane and set it right off. Alright, we got the chopper off. We're fixing to take the little shaft spreader out. And then we gotta take the wall of the chopper door out too. But it ain't held in there by, I think it's just them 2 bolts from what I remember, and it slides right out. Seems like. Well, I'm gonna finish putting the cab back together on the 1480. I gotta put this corner post back in and get the cab air filter back in and get all the tools out of it and give it a good cleaning. We had to put a blower motor in it yesterday, so we had the cab all apart, and it's a mess to change a blower motor in a 1480. You gotta take this plate off, and then the blower motor comes down into the cab, and it's a pain to get it down. Alright, now that I got that in there, I'm gonna start cleaning tools out of it and get it all put back together. And then I'm gonna have to clean it out because there's been a rat living in here for a while, looks like. Well, the 1480's back axle's done now. It's narrowed up to match the front wheels. We need to get a tire for the back of this because that ain't gonna work too good if you get in the mud with that tire. We gotta put the seals in the back of it still. And we gotta fix the bushings in this arm. And then there's one that goes down right here. And we went and got the header a while ago and we're checking it out and getting everything ready to go cut some wheat. We're getting ready to go side dress corn, and our tube that we had got ate out by the fertilizer, so we're having to make some to make it work. And somehow we've lost this drive chain that goes to the back wheel back here. I don't know how it come off, but we're gonna have to go get one before we can side dress. We're side dressing our sweet corn today. Alright, we got quite a bit done today. More tomorrow, but we got chopper off the 8820 and the little shaft spreader. So it's going to be ready to put oats in a windrow. And the only thing the 8820 really likes is an oil change And I gotta put a clean grain elevator belt on it, which is up behind this panel. It ain't much fun to do either, but got the new sickle in it. All nice and shiny now. Should cut oats really good. Put a new bearing in the end of the little wobble box. And on Landon's 1480, we got the header on it today. We still forgot to get the right color white for the wheels, but we're getting close. We got to put a flange on the side of the fan, on the side of the bearing, and then put the sieves back in the back of it, and an oil change, and I think it'll be ready to go cut wheat. There may be something else we're missing, but it's good for a little while. All of his sickles and on guards and his header look pretty good.
Okay, here's one of the rice seeds we flew on a few days ago. This was covered probably 80%, just kind of not completely under the dirt, but real close, and it's got a good little sprout tail on it. Well, this is called a peg on the top, and this is the sprout going down, which that's a peg is what they call that. So we're in good shape. We're checking stands after we've flown the rice on, and we're kind of checking a square foot, in which my boot's close to that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 maybe, in which I'm kind of coming across, which that's fine. That's a good enough stand. Now there is some grass here. That's fall panicum grass right there, which and that's a grass. The white is rice plants, but the reason they're white is because we put command on after we rolled it, which makes it bleach it white, but doesn't hurt it. It's a protective to keep little grass from coming up. The big grass that's still here was left over from the roller, and here's a weed that's a buttercup that survived all that through that mud and rolling and all that stuff, which the command won't do anything to it, which it has a very good healthy root source, but water will kill it when you flood it. So anyway, we'll just have to see how this turns out, but it looks pretty decent.
The whole town and country Jeep wheels are cleaning up pretty good tonight. I guess now, since that's kind of the end of our day, we'll see what Dean and Wayne have been up to in Danapang, Texas.
Well, folks, today we're here planting some sesame seed. Same thing goes on your hamburger buns and such. They make oil. It's all kind of seed. We're planting it on a farm that had canola on it last. You see a lot of volunteer canola. We're going to basically be using the canola as our cover crop. We'll be spraying it down later this afternoon. So the sesame will come up in amongst all this dead canola. Will be rows of sesame. Hopefully, works out where we don't get flooded or something like that. These little mini hoppers on this planter and the central distributor, it's up there. It's where we put the seed, and it blows it out to these mini hoppers through these hoses, and then it's metered out through plates that are inside here, little 90 cell plates, itty bitty seeds. You can see it's just tough to plant, tough to get metered out right. And we're sticking in the ground real shallow, very shallow. And it doesn't take much. It's a little Little seed will germinate quick, very little moisture needed. Well, that's the way that's done, and you know. So we just have to keep our fingers crossed we don't get any really bad weather now, and if we get some kind of good luck, we'll get it all to come up. And the sprayer's got here, so we'll be turning this place around. System that pushes down on the road units to help keep them from bouncing and cutting through any tough soils or residues and that sort of thing. Got your monitors and stuff up here, and we turn it on hydraulic flow for the motors and for the 2 fans. And then you take off and the auto guidance, and there you go. Apologize for the windows being dirty, but sometimes that's the last thing you think about when you get ready to go in the morning. Anyway, it's tedious process planting these little seeds, but we're going to give it a go. Wish us luck.
Well, here we are in Denevang, Texas. We're driving through the cornfield. Gonna go over here and turn off a pump. Lulu is going with me because she doesn't think I do it right by myself, so she's going to help me. We'll head down here, and we're draining a pond because we need some more water. No, we need some more dirt to build a bigger pad. Or the grain elevator over there. So we're gonna go over here and we'll show you what I'm talking about. Grain elevator's still in construction, so we're doing what we can with that. We're gonna head through the pasture over here and show you what we got. Hold on, Lulu. Hold on. Uh-oh. No water running there. Something bad must have happened. Oh. Let's see. Tractor's running, but looky there, we done pumped all the water down too far, so that's what happens. Turn our little tractor off here. Whew. Oh well, we gotta let the water catch back up so we can pump some more out. We're draining off these little ponds here. We're gonna move some of this dirt out and put some more dirt over there and build up our pad where our elevator's gonna be. Anyway, beautiful day here in Danabang, Texas. And y'all have a good day. As you can see, our pond is getting a little lower out there. We're trying to dry it down enough where we can pull some more dirt out of it, make it deeper. Ooh, look at there. There goes a big old bullfrog. See if we can zoom in on the bullfrog. There he goes. See him out there? Looks like a dadgum alligator. But it's a bullfrog. Oh well. Lulu's ready to come home. Come on, Lulu. She doesn't want to get in on her side. She only wants to come in on my side. There's another huge bullfrog. They're huge. Anyway. All right.